Hello, everyone. This is supplementary material on how to use psychrometric chart. This is an introduction. Here, we're going to learn what we can find on the chart first, and then what each line means. Up here, we have something called enthalpy, a saturation. The unit is kilojoule per kilogram dry air. On here, on the curves, we have wet bulb or saturation temperature. And saturation means that we are having 100% relative humidity, this last line. These purple lines are relative humidity, and this last line is 100% relative humidity. Down here, we have the dry bulb temperature. And then here we have the volume, which we normally don't use, but you can find it using the lines. And then here we have moisture content, kilogram per kilogram dry air, which is technically humidity ratio. And there is something here called sensible heat factor, which shows the factor or amount that is sensible. With this being said, let's jump in. Let's see what each line is representing. The first lines that we are having are from dry bulb temperature. For dry bulb temperature, all you need to do is to find the temperature and continue the line vertically to the top. And these orange lines are dry bulb temperatures. Okay, so we'll continue a little bit more. That is for dry bulb temperature. Now we have, after that, the wet bulb temperature, which we can show it here. The wet bulb temperature are these numbers that you can see here and here. The lines are the green lines. As you can see, this is 10 degrees centigrade, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All you need to do is to continue one of these lines and find the wet bulb temperature. So here, this is 13. And this one is wet bulb temperature. The next line that we are having is relative humidity. The relative humidity are these purple lines. All you need to do is to continue it. And we call it RH, or relative humidity. And we can see that it is between 40 and 50%. Here it's around 48%. So that's how we know the relative humidity. And then we have humidity ratio, which is the easiest. All you need to do is to continue this horizontal lines to the right. And as you can see, this is between 0.006 and 0.007, which we normally take the middle, which we say is probably 0.0065 or 68. That's up to you. So this one is humidity ratio. Humidity ratio. That's how we can find humidity ratio. And then we have dew point temperatures. For dew point temperatures, all you need to do is now continue this line to the left. And we are cutting it here. So this is 5, 6, and 7. This is dew point or DP. So the dew point for this point is 7 degrees centigrade. Now let's go and find the enthalpy. Or what we have here is called a specific enthalpy scale. To show that, we have already shown it here, 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 and here. These are all the scales that you are having. So all you need to do is just continue it to the enthalpy. So for this point, we are going to continue it. And we can see that the enthalpy is around 37 or 37. It's up to you. So this one is enthalpy. And that's how we find the enthalpy. There's also a specific volume, the specific volume down here, which you can easily use. And these are the lines you can see there, but we normally don't use them. Okay, so now let's go and solve an example. Let's say we have a case where the T dry bulb, or general T, is 25 degrees centigrade, and our wet bulb temperature is about 20 degrees centigrade. So what we want is relative humidity, dew point temperature, relative humidity, we set it, dew point temperature, we have it, humidity ratio, and enthalpy. Okay, so these are the things we need. To use this chart, all you need to have is these two numbers. After this, I mean, any two combination can work. It shouldn't be dry bulb temperature and wet bulb temperature. It can be dry bulb temperature and moisture content. It can be enthalpy and dry bulb temperature, or other combinations, like relative humidity and humidity ratio. All you need to do is to connect two lines to find a point in the chart, and after that, you can find anything you want. In this example, we are doing a dry bulb temperature of 25 degrees centigrade, which is here. All I need to do is to continue this, and the wet bulb temperature is 20 degrees centigrade, which we come here, and then we continue like this. This one is wet bulb, this one is dry bulb. So here is our point, which we have been looking for. Okay, these two connect, and that's where we know where the point is. Now let's find the relative humidity. So this is how we found that point using the information we had. It can be any other two combination. All you need to do is two values from any of these to find the point, right? To find that point on the chart. And after that, you can find whatever you want. So here's what we do. We continue the line. Okay, it's slightly above 60% for relative humidity. So the relative humidity is probably 62%. We have dew point temperature we are looking for. We can just continue it to the left. This is 15, this is 16, this is 17. The dew point temperature is probably 17.2 or something like that. And then let's talk about humidity ratio. We need to continue to the right. And it is something probably about 0.012. You can put the middle. And that is humidity ratio. And then we need enthalpy. For enthalpy, you just need to continue this line to hit the enthalpy scale, right? And this is something between probably 57, something like that. And that's how we find the enthalpy. And with that being said, this tutorial is finished. And I hope that you know now how to use a psychrometric chart. Thank you.